Okay, this is a hard video to make. One of the things when I decided that I was going to do this for real was that I wouldn't shy away from making things that were hard or uncomfortable for me, partially, honestly, to see what that felt like. And then also just, I don't know. You can say, maybe it's ego. I don't know. I'm not equipped to deal with some of this stuff, but this is how I think about things. And sometimes I find that helpful just to hear how people think about things. So here's the deal. There's a comment this morning that said, oh, the alcoholic's nose. My nose is red. My face is generally pretty red, especially in this light here. Now that I've moved upstairs, it is, and whatever. Okay, so I have a skin condition. This came out, I'd never had this before in my life. My mom passed away a few years, don't worry, she's 87, fine life, but it was a very hard ending. And there's a day where I had to make a choice of what was the best pillow for her. And I had promised her, we'd gotten close after my father passed, and really close. And I promised her I would take care of her no matter what. And there's a pillow choice. And she at this point was not mentally there. And they just had a bunch of pillows, but they're all the same price. Normally I would have just picked the most expensive option and said that was the best because that's what they're charging the most for. And here I just couldn't. I just shut down. Like I shut down for hours. And then this started happening, and talked to my doctor about it. It's mental as well as physical, and how I've unleashed something, and now I'm stuck with having to deal with this. And at the time, we just put on steroid, and it went away. But you can't do steroids forever. But originally, if you look at my original videos here, TikTok, go way back in the very beginning. I don't ever show my face because I was very self-conscious about it. I felt very, especially how the camera, like in real life, I don't look this quite red. It's the camera, but the camera brings it out because I don't go outside, so I don't have a tan. So it emphasizes it, especially around here, right? I take stuff for it, I put stuff on it. I actually have to go back to the dermatologist because I don't think it's working anymore because we went off the steroids. Okay. But, so that person said that comment to me, and I just deleted it and kind of moved on because whatever, I don't need to hear that kind of thing in my life. But, so I really like this platform. I really like the nuance in being able to talk about things and being able to get the feedback. And I really like this platform. But I understand for a lot of people, it's really hard to go on this platform because you have to do this. You show your face. But one of the things that made me decide just to say, screw it and do it, because I'm self-conscious about this. You can't help but be self-conscious. I don't care how old you are or whatever. I don't want to sleep with any of you. But yet I care what you think look like. I don't know. Also my hair's really gray in this light. I don't know. Whatever. Right? Everyone's a little bit self-conscious. But there's a point where I talk about when you want to talk about your game, ignore the people that are making noise, that are negative, and talk to the people you want to talk to, right? So in our game, we have multiple people of color, and people yell, oh, you're woke, whatever. Well, I don't talk to those people. I'm talking to the people who want to talk about what the future looks like in games and space and whatever, right? So I'm good there. But then I realized I also don't want to let those people stop me from talking about the things I want to talk about. Now, I'm still self-conscious. God knows, I mispronounce words left and right. I've got a mush mouth. I got too much weight going on here. Red on my face, right? But screw it. I'm still going to come make these videos because I want to be part of the conversation and I want to get the feedback because when I have these conversations, I become smarter. I become a better person. I don't know, right? There's not a point in my life where I feel like, oh, I've achieved it and I'm done. I'm always learning. I joke, at some point I want to stop learning, but that's not the way it's going. I guess when you start so low, I don't know, for maybe other people, you don't get that. I don't know. But for me, this is the social part of me that has always been. I've been online since the 80s on BBSs, on Commodore 64, right? It's just part of who I am as an adult. And so I like these interactions. And so whether a comment bothers me, yes, it does. I admit, right? I can't not have it bother me or react to it or be self-conscious about it. I don't let that stop me from talking. And I don't let that stop me from talking about the things that I want to talk about and learning because I exchange information with people. So this was my little Saturday morning. Hey, if you're not participating because of those kind of things, don't think anybody doesn't feel that. We all have some version of it. And it's hard to get over. So if you want to not do it because you are too self-conscious, that's cool too. Like, don't feel the need that you have to. But equally, you know, fuck people. Do it for you. And if you do it for you, I don't know. I mean, and also, that alcoholic nose isn't even funny. Like, Fat Rudolph. That would have been funnier. Like, I would have taken that. Like, you know, be funny about it. I don't know. So, there you go. I don't know. It feels weird making this video. Because every time you make a video like this, it feels like you're self-congratulating yourself for being able to ignore it. But I'm not, because I'm not ignoring it. It really bothers me. I don't know. When you get older, you just get stupid and you just don't care. So, I could hope I could pass it on to some people just to not give up when you're younger. Like, don't. I've always had this a little bit in me, but not really have it in me. So, there you go.